Hi Sophia, thank you for stopping by. Welcome to my November period. So this period has started out very weird. First of all, I was at a conference the whole day. We were invited the Grace Cup was invited by a conference organized by UN Women, talking about just gender and statistics and data and a bit of things that some of you might find boring, so let me just not get into that. But my period started in the afternoon, which has never happened before. Usually I just wake up and oops, I have a period. But this time I was just seated there and then I felt something wet. Then I was like, I mean, I know I have pubic hair, but is that really, could I be sweating that much? So I went to the bathroom and yes, my period was there. The good thing is I always walk around with my cloth panty liners. So if you've watched my other videos, please, if you haven't, please go back and watch them about our cloth liners, which are really doing well. So thank you guys for supporting the Grace pads. So now we have the Grace cup and the Grace pads. So I'm currently naked, so I'm really trying to balance this camera so that you don't see the rest of me. But I want to try out, not really try out, I want to use this one because this is now the new cup that we're launching. It's called the Grace Cup with bee-free technology. So bee-free simply means that you don't have to sterilize this cup. As you can see, the design is also, can you really see? The design is basically very, very different from your usual, design. It does not have any holes. Instead of the holes, it has this extra flap that makes it very, very easy to use and very, very easy to open. So the leaks with this one is almost 100% guaranteed that you will not leak. It's very rare basically for you to leak on this one. So this is the cup that I want to use right now. The good thing about this cup is it does not require boiling, so yay to that. So I want to wear this for the night and then I will see you tomorrow morning. How cool is that? It just sticks on anything, this one. So basically I will see you tomorrow morning to show you how much I have. This is 15 ml, so we have a 10 ml. 10 ml is what we recommend for people who've never used a cup before. 10 to 15 ml is quite small, so it's manageable. Anyways, I will see you tomorrow. It's a long day tomorrow. Good morning. So I have just woken up. Yeah, I woke up like this. This is my morning face. And I want to take out the cup. It did not leak. It did its job. It stayed in very well. Hey, guys, I have to admit I have struggled a bit to get this one out. Even my hands are bloody. I have struggled a bit to take this one out. I guess compared to the regular cups that you're used to, the Grace Cup Gold, the Light and the Super, which have holes, this one, because of the different design, the suction that it creates is extremely, extremely powerful. So I usually just take out my cup while seated on the toilet, as you've seen in my videos before, but this one, like I'm squatting. I'm squatting right now. Yeah, there's been a bit of blood. Oh, but you can't see anything, can you? But yeah, it was a bit messy on this one. I have to be honest. As you can clearly see, there's a bit of blood there. There's blood on my hands. So, but that's the thing with a cup, especially when you're using, like for me, I've been using a cup for a very long time, for years, in fact. But because this is a new design, it's a new cup, I'm just learning, just like everybody else. There's nothing different. I'm also learning. So yeah, I need to definitely find a way of taking it out in a less messy way. But as you have seen, no one is a pro forever, or no one is a pro anytime they use a new thing. But yes, it did its job. I love the suction because the suction is what's most important to the cup. The suction helps with the leakage. It also helps to keep the cup in place. So the new design really like keeps things there. So I just have to learn a new way of taking it out, but I must say I have struggled a bit to take this one out, and again it's because of the very powerful suction that it has. Anyways, right now I just want to shower really quick and then I am off to yoga, or rather we are off to yoga. Something else I forgot to mention, we have the non-electric sterilizer. So these are foldable, like you can actually fold this flat. I think I'll show you at some point. You can fold this flat and it becomes completely flat. Then you can use this cover to cover it. So this is a non-electric sterilizer. So these are for people who don't want to boil or use the electric one. I think in my previous video, if you haven't watched it, we have the electric sterilizer. This again is an antibacterial cup, which means that you do not need boiling. But what I've already used to doing is, let me just turn this around so that you can see. What I'm already used to doing is I just put any cup, doesn't matter if it's the antibacterial one or not, and then I just put in my very hot water in, and then I cover it. So this is not really to sterilize, because again it's an antibacterial cup, but it's just to keep my my cup warm, you know, just to keep my cup warm as I shower, so that as I'm in the shower, the moment I get out, I just take it out and then just insert it so that it's not cold. It feels new, it feels fresh basically. So this is made from silicone as well. So as much as this water is very, very hot, I cannot feel it. Well, I don't feel it as hot as it's supposed to be. So with this one, I just go to the bathroom. I sit, it just soaks in as I shower and then put it back in. This can also be used to actually sterilize your cup. So this is the non-electric way of doing it. We have very few of these in stock. I think we only have 3. Actually, yeah, we do only have 3, which goes for 500 shillings. So if you're interested in it, please DM or call, because the number is always on the description, in the description box, or also as a comment. So that's.
Have we started recording?
Yeah, we're already recording.
Hey. Hi guys.
Hey. Your names, so that they know who we are.
Chege.
And what are you doing here today? Because I didn't even do an intro for this one.
I'm doing content creation for a new thing we're working on.
Yay!
Yeah, something on the way. My name is Jesse. Also something that you should look out for.
My name is Mona. Yeah, we are here cooking something with Abby. Yeah,
My
thank
name
you
is
so much
Abby.
for having us. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, so they came to my home, aka my office as well, to just come and shoot some content. Like they said, will be coming out pretty soon. Quick update: I still have my cup. The period is still ongoing. I will see you guys later on, because I know the guys are now grossed out when I'm talking.
They came to film the cup.
Good evening. Seeing you again after such a long day. The guys who came in to do the recording have just left. So they came in just as strangers in my house, and now they've just left as friends. Like, it's been such an amazing afternoon working with that. But what I really wanted to say is, just a few minutes ago, as I was just seated here on the toilet about to take out my cup, I was on Instagram and I saw Janet Mbogo's post, which I had no idea, but I think it just happened a few minutes ago, that the MHM policy, which is the menstrual hygiene management policy that stakeholders in this field have been pushing for more than 5 years, has finally been signed by our humble government. Finally! So it is very important. People in this space know why this policy was important to be signed. It's because a lot of things are going to change very soon in the MHM world, because now all these things are going to be approved. They're going to be legal. Which also brings me to another video that I'm going to make very soon about substandard cups that are in the country. So you see, with things like the policy, now we can have standards. So there's some things that will not be able to be done. So for example, bringing in poor quality period products, that's reusables, and also the washables. I'm talking very quickly because I see my battery is flashing. So let me try and remove this cup while seated on the toilet this time. Hopefully, oh, it came out. So, wow. It is completely full. Well, not completely full, completely, but it is quite full. So this is the 15 ml. Yeah, it's quite full actually. I think the next time I'm going to use a slightly bigger cup. Like I said, I'm trying out all the cups. So the 10 ml, I knew definitely this was going to be small. This is the 15 ml, and it is quite a bit. So since the morning when I saw you, I went for yoga, which was amazing. Bikram yoga is always amazing. But it did not leak, nothing happened, and this is literally when I'm taking it out. I still need to learn how to take it out in a less messy way, because as you can see, I'm a bit messy again. But like I said, this is a completely new cup, and it's a learning curve, and that's what I keep saying. You know, my videos are always real. Like if I have a leakage, I will tell you I have a leakage. If there's something wrong with the cup, I'll let you know. So with this one, I must say, I still need to learn how to do it in a mess-free way. But when it comes to leakages, especially if you have a problem with a cup when it comes to leakage, this new design by Be Free, this new design is amazing. That I can definitely say it's amazing. My battery is flashing and I don't want to be cut off, so I will see you tomorrow because it's going to be another long and beautiful day. Also, I don't know if you can see my shoulder. Sunburn, guys, because last week I was at Takawiri Island in Fangano. Can you see my shoulder? So can you see the line where the bikini, where the bra was? And then my skin is peeling. My skin is peeling off like no one's business. It looks like, oh God, I don't know what it even looks like. It's like scales. It looks really bad. But anyways, I am going on a limb here, but basically, yeah, it's sunburn. So lesson is apply sunscreen. I did apply sunscreen. You know I'm a champion of sunscreen. But the thing is, I was not reapplying. So every time I'd come out of the lake, because is it a lake? No. Yeah, Lake Victoria. Yes, Lake Victoria. So every time I'd come out of the lake, I would not reapply, and this is what happened to me. Even my skin has really suffered. So I'm having spots. It's peeling off a bit, but good morning. So the battery died and it is Friday. It is Friday morning. I've just gotten up to a rainy day in beautiful Nairobi. So it is time for me to take out my cup. Slept well, no leakage, nothing. And I'm actually now, I'm getting really, really good at removing my cup while seated on the toilet. Remember on day one, I could not even do it. I had to go squat. Also, I am getting better at no leakages. See, it's not as bad as for day one, huh? Because day one, it was like a scene from The Shining. It was like a scene from The Shining, but now it's way better. So I think, yeah, this is quite a lot, but then again, it's because I'm using a tinier cup. I think for my next period, I'm going to take a bigger one just to see, because then definitely it will hold more, basically. So I will show you all the cups later on, like all the sizes that we have. So we have the 10 ml, 15 ml, 25 and the 30 ml. But for someone who's starting on a cup for the very first time, then I'd advise you to take either the 10 or the 15, and then you can always gradually walk up. But this is our very new, it's called the Grace Cup Be Free. So I don't know if I mentioned this before, but this is like a marriage between the Be Free company and the Grace Cup. So I am the one doing the Be Free in Kenya. So this is now called the Grace Cup Be Free. Be Free. Anyways, I don't know where all this energy is coming from, and I've just woken up. I will talk to you a bit later when I show you the cups. Good evening. So it is currently around 8 o'clock. I just spent the full day in the office. I have a home office if you've been watching my videos. So aka I spent the full day in at home in the house. But it was very, very productive because I've been away. I've been out of the office for about 3 weeks. So if you follow my personal Instagram, you'll know that I was in Diani, and then I came back for about 3 days. Then I went to Kakuma for work. Then I came back for another like 2 or 3 days again, and then I left from Fangano Island. Oh, Fangano's amazing. There's an island called Takawiri. You guys must visit Takawiri Island. Kenya, when it comes to beaches, it is not just about the coast, it is also about Homa Bay County. I was amazed at how beautiful that place is. You can always check the highlights on my personal Instagram. Check the highlights. I will be sure to put all those trips there so that you can actually, if you miss those stories, you can actually see them. Anyways, oh yeah, and then I went to Sab. Sab is a bakery in Karen at the waterfront. I went there to meet a lady who works for the Standard Media Group. And we're working on something very big coming soon, so I will be sure to let you in on that. And then the funniest thing happened. So I was seated there with my friend, shout out to Queen if you're watching this, and I am showing her the pads and the cups, and the manager, a lady, was just hovering around. Then at some point, she just had to come, and she was like, what are these things? What are these? So I had to give her a whole lesson on reusables, and that is the cup and the pads, and she was very, very excited about them. So I hope I've convinced her enough for her to get them very soon. So Miriam, if you're watching this at Sab, by the way, they have amazing, amazing stuff there. This is not a plug, this is just legit. It's really good. If I can, I will plug in the picture there of the pancakes that I had. And if I don't put it in, you just know that I could not do it because I'm not an editor. Anywho, time to take out the cup. So today is day 3 of the period. So today is not so hard. Ooh, look there. I've given birth to my baby, given birth to this amazing, amazing blood. And I just love how the first day I could not get it out without squatting, and now it's like less messy and I can do it while seated on the toilet. So I hope by the next period I'll actually be able to do it while standing, because I know of people who just pop in their cup and remove them while standing. So I'm still on the toilet seat level, but it's not a competition. I'm just going to show you what I normally do after taking out the cup. I was taking a few pictures for Instagram, that's why I had to cut it, because I had to post a few things on Instagram, because everybody on Instagram has to see my blood. So after I've finished taking it out, what I do is, let me just spin you over. So what I do is, I just pour it out. I just pour it out in the toilet, like that. And then come to the sink, rinse it out like this. Just regular rinsing out with water. You don't need anything fancy or anything like that. You just rinse it out. And then what I've started doing now is I use my foldable container, which is this one. So I already have hot water. So that was already preset. So I just put in my cup like that. Sink, baby, sink. So I put it in like that, and then I just cover it. I cover it as I shower. So the moment I finish showering, I'll just take it out and rinse it, and it's all nice and warm and soft, and that's how I like it. Anyways, I will see you tomorrow, so good night for now. Good morning. So it is currently almost 11 o'clock. Very rainy Saturday morning. Last night when after soaking the cup, I just decided, you know what, I don't feel like using a cup. And I knew it was the last day. Well, yeah, it is the last day, day 3, because today is just spotting. So I just used my cloth pad, and this is it. First of all, how cute is this cloth pad? They go for 300 shillings, by the way, 300 each. So this is a panty liner, basically. So I used the panty liner, and this is all I had throughout the night. It is so little, I don't even know that you can see it, but it's somewhere here. So it's basically just a few drops, because the period, like I said, when I first started using the cup, I used to go for 4 days. Now I only do 3 days. And even on day 3 at night, you can see there's almost nothing. So today I'm also just gonna wear a liner, you know, just for spotting. There should be spotting here and there, so that's what I'm going to wear. Also, it's kind of a busy day because I want to go for Christmas box, the Christmas box at Marula Manor. So I'm lucky that it is not very far from me. Actually, it's almost walking distance from where I live. So I wanna go for that, and hopefully I'll carry my camera so that you can also go around and see what's there. My only worry is it's been raining the whole night, and this is an outdoor event. It's currently not sunny still. Yeah, but I always go every year. That and Bisbaz. So yeah, I mean, since it's just very close to my house, I think I'll just go. But if it was like really far and this is the weather, I would not have gone. And then after that, first I would need to go to the market. I need to go to the market to do a lot of grocery shopping because I've been away for about 3 weeks. So I've been popping by my house. That's what I was calling it, because every time I'll come, I'll just stay for a few days and leave. So I never have food. My fridge is totally empty. So I want to go do basic groceries. So I go to the market. So I want to go to the market, get groceries, then pass by the hub at Karen to check out the new smart gym. So I usually gym at Junction, and I've always prayed to get one this side where I live. And there's this new one that is opening, that has already opened actually at Karen. Sorry, I just got distracted by a, let's just call him a guest of the stage for now. But anyways, what was I saying? I was saying that about the hub. So I need to go to the hub to go check out the new smart gyms. So what's really pissing me off about it is, I don't know if I'd mentioned this earlier, but I gym at Junction, and now they've opened the new one in Karen, which is very close to me, which I'm very happy about. But now the thing is, they're charging 4K. I'm like, are you charging 4K because it's Karen, or are you charging 4K because it's a better gym, it has better facilities, it has better this and that? So that's what I need to go and look at and see if I'm going to make the switch. Because again, it's a 500 shillings difference. So I need to look also at the value of my time. Like, how much time am I spending driving all the way to Junction as compared to how much time it will take for me to just go to the one at the hub. So, well, decisions. Being an adult is not easy. I am telling you. If you're still in school and you're watching this, if you're still 17, mama, enjoy it. Because when you get to 32, some decisions have to be made, some serious decisions, like which gym to choose. But also, again, like, they have 3 branches. I know I'm going on a rant on this, but they have 3 branches. The other one is in Parklands. How come the Parklands one, which I also saw, by the way, and which is a very good gym, is still the same price? But all of a sudden they moved to the hub, and now it's for... Anyway, like I said, I have not been to the gym, so let me not judge too early. I will pass by today, see if it's worth it. I'll probably just still pay for it anyway because it's very close. And I'm a gym rat. That is one thing that I've realized about myself. So the thing is, I already practice yoga at Lavington. I've paid for the whole year, which was very expensive to pay for the whole year. So I knew I was just going to pay for that. Then I do Zumba at Bomas, which by the way is free. So if you live anywhere close to Bomas, I think I mentioned this before, on Mondays, Wednesday, Thursday, Monday in the evening, Wednesday, Thursday in the morning, there's Zumba there and it's free. So I go for that. Also, I'm very close to Maris, so I usually play football there with the boys. So I do a bit of running and then I play football with them. So I just thought, you know what, I have those 3, I don't need the gym. But after 2 months or about 3 months of being away, I really missed just lifting weights and just my muscle. Basically, I was losing muscle. So I had to go back to the gym. So I am a gym rat. I cannot function without a gym because I've been gymming for as long as I can remember, basically. So what I'm saying is I'll probably still pay for it. Yeah, which sucks. Slave to the gym. But anyways, let me get ready now. My God, an hour has already passed. So it is 12. I need to get ready and go. So the last time you saw me was Sunday. Was it actually Sunday? Actually, it was Saturday when I was telling you I was going to Smart Gym. So today is, fast forward, it's Wednesday, and a lot has been happening. My God, I never know where the time goes. So basically what happened was, on the final day, there was no period. I put on my panty liner, but there was nothing. And then the funny thing is, there's nothing the whole day. But then at night, just before I go to bed, I start feeling drops. So I'm just like, what's happening? But anyways, there's just 1 or 2 drops. I put on a panty liner, and that was that. Back to the gym. It's a good gym, yes. But honestly, I don't see why the price increase. Let me start with what I like. What I like is they have such big changing rooms. I mean, if you gym at Junction, then you know how tiny it is. And I gym very early in the morning, so I'm there during rush hour, and like people just bodies touching and everything. And I'm the type that just strips. Like, I get completely naked when I'm changing, so I don't want people next to me. I know, story for another day. But there is, but the one at Karen is really spacious, as you've seen it. So I really love it. Plus, they have so many showers. In Junction, I think they only have 3 or 4. There, they have like double that amount of showers. So that should save a lot of time. They said that they have new machines. I only saw literally 1 new machine. That's not a Junction. That's the only thing that I've seen. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the other thing as well, I don't know if you noticed it in the videos, but everything is so squeezed. Like, they have so many machines that it feels like you're overwhelmed. So I feel like, as much as it's a good thing that they're having a lot of equipment, they just don't have the space. And if you don't have the space, it just makes for a bad experience at the gym. I mean, treadmills were almost touching each other. Almost. You don't want to be running like that with a stranger, but hey, okay, that's it for the gym. Second, I did not make it to Marula Manor for Christmas box because, again, time. Like, I think I need to make a separate video about time. I don't know. I feel like I'm having less and less hours in my day. I feel like everybody else is having 24 hours. I'm having like maybe 18 or 20, but I'm definitely not having 24 hours like everybody else. I've tried to manage my time. I've tried to do everything. It's not happening. I don't know why, but so I didn't make it there because of time. By the time I was coming from the market, going to the gym, coming back, and there's some serious traffic because I do my grocery shopping at Ngong Market. So they're constructing that road. So there was serious traffic on that side. So yeah, that day kind of just whoop, it just went away. And then moving on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday I did the market. The market was really good, by the way. So that's another highlight. The market was really good. You guys came out in numbers. You came to my stand. You supported me. So we are now officially sold out on the Be Free cup, the new cup that we've introduced. The 15 ml and the 10 ml were sold out. So we only have the 25 ml and the 30 ml, of which I think I only have 4 remaining. I have 4, and the guys at the shop have, I think, 8, 4 of each sizes, if I'm not wrong. So basically, we're also running out on those ones. So thank you for supporting me. And guys who came and you bought your panty liners and you bought your day pads and your night pads, some of you bought the whole set. Oh man, you guys are just the best. So fast forward to now. Where am I right now? I'm actually at a client's compound. I've just come to drop off an invoice because, you know, your girl's gotta get paid. I need that money. I need to pay rent, guys. So I've come to drop off an invoice at a client who's a very big client of mine. I do lots of trainings with their organization, so I train their girls. So that's what I'm doing here. The reason why I'm dressed like this was I was planning to go for yoga. So the plan was I go for yoga and then I come here because this is Westlands. So just Lavington, Westlands, drop this off and then continue with my day. But what did I do? I left my house at 7:30. The class starts at 8 a.m. I am going to use Ngong Road. From where I'm staying, I have to use Ngong Road to get to Lavington. And it's rush hour. And I just thought I was going to make it on time. I thought 30 minutes was enough. do you see how you set yourself for failure? I basically just set myself up for failure. So I can't leave at 7:30 and expect to be there in 30 minutes. This is Nairobi. This is traffic. Unless you're in a helicopter, you're not going to make it. So I was late for that. So I decided, let me start with this. So I had to come to my car, change, because I can't go to the client's office like this. So I had to change, go into the office, do the drop off. I didn't even want to see anyone. I literally just went to the reception and I was like, hey, is so-and-so in? They're like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, this invoice is for her. Please just tell her I was here. And then I just sent her a text and I was like, whoop, I've dropped off the invoice because I didn't want anyone to see me. And now I'm back in the car. I've changed back to my yoga clothes. So the good thing about yoga is there's a class at 6, which is my favorite class. So just early morning, no traffic. It's good. So there's 6, there's the 8 o'clock, and then there's a 10 o'clock. So now I want to catch the 10 o'clock class. And then after that, I'm going to meet Nina. So Nina is a guru when it comes to cloth pads. I've done a video with her before. I leave the link in the comments. But I've done a video with her about cloth pads. So today we're just going to do an update. So I probably won't film anymore. So this is my sign out, basically. This is my sign out. Maybe if I take a few clips here and there of me and Nina doing the recording, but this is my sign out. Thank you for hanging out with me for this video. Thank you for being there. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you're interested in the cups, oh yeah, before I end this, if you're interested in the cups, we have I will have a stand this Saturday, which is 28th, this Saturday, basically. By the time this video is up this Saturday at Kilimani Primary School, we're having the Tricia's Natural Hair and Beauty Festival that's going to be there. So I will have a stand, I will have the cups, I will have the pads. Please come through, come ask all your questions, come, let's meet, let's chat, let's just interact. Let me know if you have any questions about the pads so that we can actually talk and be friends. So yeah, I'm going to be there on Saturday. The good thing about coming to the event is that you actually get to choose the design of your pads. So we have different designs, and usually if you're getting a set, you just get what you get because it's already packed. But if you come to the event, you actually get the chance of choosing designs and things that you like. But anyway, thank you. Thank you so much. There's someone who just parked next to me. But thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you next week. Yes, please subscribe. Leave your questions in the comments if you have any questions, and goodbye.